sandpaper? We're doing a community garden project here, which is, in the broadest sense, is something to do with food sovereignty. That might seem like a quite baffling and confusing term, but basically all it means is people, normal people like me and you, being active and taking control in the way food is produced. So me, as an urban person living in St Paul's, I'm taking an active part in growing herbs, in growing fruits, and encouraging other people in my community to do the same. Unfortunately, in our society, most people have become very divorced from the way food is produced. The numbers of farmers has diminished, and the way food is produced has become increasingly industrialised. This had a negative impact both for the planet and also for our connection to food. Probably if you ask most kids today where cauliflower comes from, most of them wouldn't really know. Now, what we're doing out here with the St Agnes planting is something very basic to do with this concept of food sovereignty, which is teaching people about where food comes from and making them involved with where food comes from in their own community.
I've come to help out. I'm actually a bit biased because I'm a community grower myself as well. So I'm fully supportive of any kind of edible growing systems, even non-edible growing systems, especially with community involvement. It kind of empowers people and makes them realise that it's actually not that complicated to grow and to use plants for themselves and not to be so reliant on sort of Grotescos and all the other evil empire supermarkets with their ridiculous prices and control of farmers. So it's all about getting it back sort of locally as possible. I mean, it's just nice to get people together to do something that everyone's interested in, you know. Even if people, you know, are kind of sat around chatting, it doesn't mean they're not contributing. It's all different levels. People get out of it what they need to get out of it.
It's just really, really lovely when people get together. It's quite amazing what a small bunch of people can achieve, really. And it's very energising for everybody, and yeah, everybody gains something, really. We're giving something, but we're also gaining something. I think my biggest concern is that we start something now and we all put a bit of effort into keeping it going, because it's a really good idea, I think. And this park just needs lots of love and care, I think, and people are beginning to enjoy it, really. More people want to get involved and start thinking about their park and how they can make it a wonderful place. I think that's what this project's about, really.
I think the gardening thing's a really good idea. It's just something I've kind of thought about doing myself in the past, is just putting some edible stuff in the park as a kind of guerrilla thing, but never really got round to it. It rained so much last year. And then this project came up, and it's exactly kind of what I wanted to get involved in. So I've just been really enjoying it. It kind of gets everyone together, and you meet more people that live around the area, and it's just really good fun doing something kind of hands-on.
Basically, as a result of my listenings in the area, talking to people about what they love about St Agnes and St Paul's, people said it's multicultural, it's kind of the main thing that comes up. And people had concerns about not having ways to connect residents from different backgrounds together. Some people suggested that this park was amazing, but it had a lot of empty space that needed using. So some residents came up with the idea of setting up a community garden, an edible community garden. Then there was a funding pot available from Green Places for People, it's called, from a housing association. Yeah, we applied for the funding with Humphrey from Edible Futures. We got a meeting together with some of the residents, and we started to just discuss the idea and see what we wanted to do. And then we did a consultation, consulted over 400 households surrounding the park. Then we got over 150 positive responses, no negative responses at all. And yeah, the council gave us permission, and yeah, it's been great. We've had kids involved, you know, Somali kids, Afro-Caribbean kids, people from all sorts of backgrounds and religions and everything, and it's been lovely. It's been hard work, but we're getting there. And the idea is that we're going to have monthly or bi-monthly activities where people can come together and look after the garden, also have some shared food and talk about local issues and how to further improve the neighborhood. Yeah.